guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is going to be a comparison video for you guys. I've had quite a few people ask me to do this ever since I purchased this beauty, and obviously I'm going to be comparing it to my other one, which is my Agenda PM and my Agenda MM. And so this is going to be just kind of a general comparison video. I've only had my Agenda MM for a little while, but I've been using it every day and I already love it. But I would definitely do see pretty big differences in the two. And so I do think I can definitely do a comparison video. And I also think you're gonna, this will pretty much give you guys an idea of how I feel about both. I think they're both great. They're both so stinking cute. And so let's just go and get started on the physical differences of the two. Look at the difference in the size. Of course, this is the PM here. This is the MM. You can see the difference in the size. It's pretty significant. I personally feel like it's a pretty significance. They both are one piece of canvas all the way front to back, and then have this strip here with the gold little button here. You can see the difference in the two there. You can see the difference in the spine. And then you can see the difference here. Let's do this one. And the two here. Okay. So let me go ahead and open them up for you real quick. The difference in the inside, this one has 3 credit card slots, and then it has this slip pocket there, and then another slip pocket in the back. Let me put the pin in, and I just took it out. So there you go. And then this one has double the amount of credit card slots. I took a few things out just to show you. It has 6 credit card slots, and then it has a little bitty slip pocket there. And then here it's kind of like a little, I don't know what this would be called, but like a little insert pocket there, and then you can see the pin there. Now the difference between the two as far as the pin is pretty significant. The MM can hold a full-size pin. I haven't gotten a special pin for her yet, but I will be. I'll probably get like a gold one, but I just haven't stopped by like Office Depot or ordered one. I'm probably going to actually order one from Amazon like I did on my PM. Look at the difference in the size of the pins. This is a full-size pin. It's just a pin I grabbed. And then this is a pin that I have for the Agenda PM. I ordered it from Amazon. I'll link it below. I've had quite a few people ask about it. Let me pull these out really quickly and I can show you the difference. This is such a cute pin. It's teeny, teeny, teeny weeny. It's gold and silver, really nice push pin. I had no problems with it, even though it's tiny, but I do want you to see how much smaller it is than a full-size pin. It's a pretty significant difference, and ignore my nails, I just peeled them off, but it's a pretty significant difference. And then even just the thickness of the pin, look at how it's just a really, really small little pin. So yeah, that would be one thing where I could see it definitely being a con for people, the size of the pin that you would have to get, because it's really small. However, I never felt like I hated this pin or disliked this pin because of the size. It didn't really bother me. Yes, it's small, but it never felt weird or awkward or uncomfortable. You could see it fits in my hand, just fine. So yeah. Okay, another thing I want you to notice on the two is the size of the rings. And so here are the rings for the PM Agenda. You can see they're pretty small. There, you can see them there. And then look at the rings for the MM. You get 6 rings on both, and there you go. That's where you see the big difference there. You can see how much bigger these rings are. Let's see. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much it as far as the physicalness of it. I guess I can go into the pros and cons and kind of tell you my thoughts. What my thoughts on this, I do think that this is a small agenda, but I think it's perfect if you're just wanting to keep track of like personal stuff, your own stuff, not really anything else. You either keep your work separate or you don't have a job outside of the home, and you're just wanting something really, really simple, a quick grab and go, a quick lists, a quick to-do list, wish list, grocery store list, Christmas list, things like that. I think this is great for smaller tasks. Let me show you what my calendar looks like in here. It is really small. I had this layout. I had the 1 month on 2 pages. You can see how small these little cubes are. So they're great just to jot down doctor's appointment 3 p.m., you know, no school today. You know, really, really quick stuff, but you cannot put a lot of detail. Now, can you do something more like a week on 2 pages? Absolutely, but you're not going to be able to put the whole year in here. You would have to put maybe a month at a time, or maybe, maybe like a month at a time, or maybe like 2 months at a time or something, and you have to take them out, which is fine. You could do that as well. You can see here, this is what the notepad looks like. You guys just kind of see when I'm writing in here, how much room you have, how much room I have in here when I'm writing. It is small, but it works. It does its job. This would be great for an address book, anything like that. Kind of, I personally think this would be an adorable address book. The pros are basically the same as the cons. It's small. One thing that I love is the fact that this fit in every single handbag that I own. It fit in my favorite, it fit in my Alma BB, it fit in my Pochette Matisse. It fits in every single bag because it's so tiny, it's so cute. You can see just like the size. It's really, really small. And so the pros are basically the same as the cons. It's small, but it fits in all your bags, but it's really, really small. So you are going to have to clean this out. So if you're the kind of person that makes a list and then you finish that list and then you chunk it, great for you. If you're the kind of person that likes to keep track of a lot of different things, if you're trying to do the schedule for you, for your kids, for your husband, for your job, everything like that, or if you're putting together birthday parties, you know, major lists, I think this might be a little bit too small for you. But this, like I said, is a really good grab and go grocery store list, you know, things like that. I think this is great for that. Now this one, on the other hand, look at how much paper that I have. Let me show you what my monthly setup looks like. My monthly setup is 1 week on 2 pages. Again, full size pen. You can see how much space that I have here. This has a lot more space to write in. It's a lot more comfortable to write in. Not that this one's uncomfortable, but one thing I have noticed, and I did notice, is when I'm writing in it, when you're writing in the PM, this side kind of flaps up like that. And so you're kind of having to, whatever side you're writing on, the opposite side flaps up. Whereas when you're writing in the MM, you can write on both sides because it's pretty much flat on its own. So that's really, really nice. So yeah, I love the fact that there's a lot more space. I love the fact that you can put a lot of things in here if you are keeping track of a lot of stuff. I started keeping track of my work in my agenda. I also am keeping track of the boys' schedule. I also keep track of my husband's schedule, just so that I know. This is kind of like my go-to every day. I want to see, okay, what's going on today? And, you know, is there field trips today? Is there this? I mean, with the summertime, it's a little bit different. But once school starts, both of my boys are going to be in elementary school come fall. Matthew's going to be going into kindergarten. I actually really want to start to be a little bit more involved up at the school. I'd like to start going on. I do some stuff with Mason, or I have done some stuff with Mason, but I want to do a lot more than I have been since they're both in school full time. And so this is going to be kind of like my, okay, what's going on? Is there a meeting up at the school? Is there a field trip? Is there this? Is there that? There's, you know, and the boys are going to get enrolled in sports. And so there's just a lot that I need to keep track of. And this was just getting a little bit too tight for everything. It was great for just me and for to-do lists and for grocery lists and things like that. But once I started adding the boys stuff, and then once I started adding work, I needed to go a little bit bigger. Now, one con I will say about this is, even with everything that I'm currently keeping track of, I still think that this is a lot. And what I mean by that is, let me just show you my calendar section. This is my calendar section. This has my week on 2 pages. Look at how much that is. That is a lot of paper. I am here. This is where I'm at. So this much paper right here, actually, I could technically throw away, but I haven't. So I really do think that this, you keep more than you really need. Like, let's show you the next tab. The next tab is my to-do section. I have all this paper, but I'm only using 1 page. The next tab is my YouTube. I have all this paper, but I'm only using one page. The next tab I haven't started using. I'm not even sure if I'm going to use it because I'm keeping track of my meals and my exercises within my calendar, but I have all this paper and I'm not using it. And so I also have all of these stickers in here. I have this thing of stickers. I have this thing of stickers. And then in the front, I have this thing of stickers here. And so I do think that this one, you carry a lot that you probably don't need, that is just weighing it down. And so not only is this bigger, not only is this taking up spaces in the bags that it can fit in, because it cannot fit in my Alma BB, it cannot fit in my favorite, it can fit in my Pochette Matisse, but I really can't put anything else in there. So why would I put it in there? You know what I'm saying? So can it fit? Yes. Would I carry it in there? No. So I have to keep this separate. So all that extra paper, I would say right now, granted, I know she's newer, I know I haven't been using her to the fullest, but I would say 75% of the paper that's in there, I'm not even using. So it's literally just taking up space and it's literally just weighing the item down. And so that is my opinion. Personally, I wish that there was a size that was in between these two sizes, and then it would be like the perfect agenda for me. With that said, I have to get everything in. So right now my preference is this one because everything fits. Everything doesn't fit in this one. So yes, my preference is this one, even though I do feel like it's still a little bit too big for my needs right now. So yeah, that's my kind of overview. That's my review. I think that they're both great. It really just depends on what you're looking for. If you're just looking for real quick stuff, you don't need full-blown notes in your calendar view. You just want to be able to just be like, you want to look at things at a real quick monthly glance, or like I said, do the week on 2 pages and then just kind of switch it out every couple months. You just do, this is like to-do lists for me. You just do quick to-do lists and then you get rid of them. This is my wish list, I think right here. Yeah, this is my wish list. This is like YouTube. If you just want lists real quick, you don't need a lot of space. You don't need to make it all like congested with stickers and all kinds of stuff. Not that you can't have fun with this one, because you can, but you have to be way more organized and clean this one out. I feel like on a regular basis, whereas I feel like this one gives you a little bit more space to be creative. It gives you a little bit more space for the stickers and the fun stuff. But again, like I said, about 75% of that is blank paper that I don't need, could clear out, could put somewhere and put in when I needed it. So yeah, just my opinions, but yeah, so I think whichever needs you're looking for, I think would be a better fit for you. Because of my needs, even though I think this one's too big, it does house everything. So this is my current preferences. So yeah, that's my current preference right now. But we will see, things change. I don't think I would ever get the GM. I just think the GM is too big. I like the fact that this fits in a lot of my bags, even though it doesn't fit in my smaller bags. So I just don't think I will ever need any bigger than this. I think this is perfect for me. But there you go, guys. I hope that answered your questions. Please leave comments below if I didn't, and also subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. Everything will be below. I'll link that pin below as well. And if you guys need anything else, just let me know and I will talk to you guys soon in my next video. You guys have a fabulous week. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.